The Leadership Pipeline book by Ram Charan, Stephen Drotter, and Jim Knoll has sold more than 250,000 copies around the world to date. It is based on work originally done by Walter Mailer and Stephen Drotter at General Electric, and later expanded to and tested in more than 80 companies. Today, a significant number of Fortune 500 companies have successfully implemented the Leadership Pipeline Transition Principles as their main platform for selecting and growing leaders at all levels. Today, the Leadership Pipeline Principles are perceived as one of the most influential leadership models through the last 2 decades. The Leadership Pipeline Principles are first principles. They clarify how you add unique value as a leader in different leadership roles and how you need to adjust work values, time application, and skills in order to be successful in each role. In this video, we will address some of the most common leadership roles: leading others, leading leaders, functional leader, and business leader. Though different organizations may of course have more, fewer, or different roles. The passage from one role to another requires new learning and new behavior. Development is cumulative. Successful development at one passage enhances the probability of success at the next passage. Conversely, incomplete development or skipping a passage can hinder success at the next passage. Each passage represents a major change in job requirements. The leader who goes through the passage from one role to the next has to acquire a new way of leading and leave the old ways behind. It calls for a fundamental adjustment in skills, time application, and work values. Skills. You need to learn new skills that are required to execute new responsibilities. Time application. You need to change the way you spent your time. There are things you need to start doing, stop doing, and continue doing. This sounds simple, but many things you have to stop doing are often things that have brought you success so far and things you really like doing. Work values. You need to change how they believe they add value in their role and how they define their own success. Accordingly, the question, "Is she a good leader?" is the wrong question. The right question is she a good leader of others or a good leader of leaders? And so forth. While the concepts of skills and time application are easy to grasp, we will try to give an example of what we mean by work values. Leader 1 and Leader 2 each lead a sales team of 5 people. Leader 1 comes home from work and his partner asks him how his day was. "Great, I managed to close a really good deal by myself." Leader 2 also comes home from work and is asked the same question. "Great, do you remember the guy I hired 6 months ago and who really struggled at the beginning? Well, today he went to a meeting for the first time without me and came back with a contract." What is the difference between the two managers? They clearly have different perceptions of the job they are expected to do and how they add value. Leader 1 values achieving results through his own sales skills, and Leader 2 values getting results by developing the skills of the people reporting to her. The way that leaders 1 and 2 see themselves and what they believe is important and how they define their own success will have a significant impact on how they allocate their time and what skills they utilize. At the end of the day, it will have a profound impact on their own performance, the performance of their team, and the organizational results they can deliver. Let's take a high-level look at how the different roles have unique purposes and delivers unique results. As an individual contributor, you deliver high-quality products or services that add value for the customers. You achieve results through personal proficiency, and you proactively manage yourself and act as a team player. If you want to deliver better results, you either have to get better at what you do or work more. As a leader of others, you deliver results through your team. In a small team of 5 people, as an example, you are only 1 out of 5. Hence, 80% of the output of the team comes from the team members. Accordingly, you need to enable the team to deliver. You enable delivery by ensuring role clarity, target setting, feedback, coaching and development, and by selecting and building an efficient team of individual contributors. As a leader of leaders, the significant new thing is that now you have to deliver results through leaders, contrary to getting results through individual contributors. If you lead a unit of 20 people, then you are only 1 out of 20. Hence, 95 of the output from the unit comes from the teams reporting to you. You deliver by building an efficient unit that drives productivity, efficiency, and alignment across the value chain. You achieve results by recruiting and developing the right leaders of others to work for you and by holding them accountable for being good leaders. You create space for your teams to deliver by effectively managing value dependencies between your unit and the rest of the organization, as well as break down silos and facilitate a free flow of information and ideas across the teams. As a functional leader, you deliver by creating functional excellence and build competitive advantages through your organization. Besides simply leading the people in your function, you need to develop an innovative environment that inspires new ways of competing and outline a functional agenda that enables the organization to do something better than the competitors do. You need to fully integrate your function with the overall business strategy and take cross-functional concerns into consideration in discussions and decision-making rather than only considering your own function. This is how you become a full member of the business team. As a business leader, your focus is long-term as well as short-term profit. Every day represents a challenge in balancing this. You deliver results by developing and executing a competitive business strategy. You execute the strategy by assembling the right team of functional leaders and build a strong management team. Together with the management team, you establish an organizational structure that allows top management initiatives to reach frontline employees at the desired speed. At the same time, you use the position's visibility as a platform to communicate critical issues to and energize the organization. In different organizations, you will find many nuances to the leadership roles. Also, you will likely identify roles that are not described here. In this video, we have just highlighted some of the fundamental for these selected 4 roles. For further inspiration, please go to lp-institute.com.